it rained so hard that it leaked through the sunroof. So as I'm driving, I hit like a bump. Then all of a sudden, all of this water just comes down on my hair, on my face, on my makeup. Me and my husband, we got into it this morning, just a little bit. And it wasn't clean water. It was like nasty car roof water. I don't feel like recording anymore. That just rained on my parade. It really did. So let me tell you about my day in the life today. I was supposed to start filming hours ago because I had this wonderful day in the life planned. Y'all, look at my hair. So I curled my hair. I just got caught in the rain, like literally caught in the rain. I asked somebody for a paper bag just so I can run to my car. Goal for today was to work on my Patreon account and to get that up and running. And I'm Dom, the BCBA mom, and welcome back to my channel. All right, today we are talking about graphs. Hours and hours of footage that I've had over the years that I handpicked for Patreon, just getting different collectives set in place, all the things, right? And so after that, I got up, made breakfast for my family, straightened up, did everything for everybody else because I knew later on I wanted to do things for me. I wanted to get my nails done. My nails were looking horrible. I wanted to get my toes done. I haven't gotten a pedicure in over a month. And I wanted to get my eyebrows done because I have a lot of meetings this week. I have a major ABA conference that I'm going to. And I just wanted me time. Like, we just did a whole week with the kids.
It's the week of spring break at the Shorter Taylor house, and I'm trying something new with the kids, right? I'm not able to take a whole week off work, but I want to be intentional about the time I spend with them. So I'm trying this new 80-20 rule. On some days, I give 80% to my kids, and I only give 20% to work. On other days, I give 80% to work, and I do a little something here or there with my kids. So today, I'm all in. We went to the Kalahari Resort. It was amazing. We had a great time. On another day, we went to the Children's Museum, but
my office for the day. So remember we talked about that work-life balance? That can look like working in an environment that looks like this and finding that balance, but knowing you still have to get a little bit of work done.
Back to family time. On another day, we decided to take a train ride. So we just picked a destination, picked a train, and we went. We brought some activities to keep us busy on the train. And of course, I did bring my laptop. But this was one of those days where I tried to be intentional with my family. I tried to give them my all. And when I got back home, I got back to work.
And me balancing work. I just wanted a day to myself, right? As soon as it was time for me to walk out the door, I couldn't find my keys. The only person who knew where my keys were was my husband, and he was not answering the phone because he was at church. He serves at church on the security team, so he's posted up in the front and he couldn't answer his phone. Texting people at church, telling them to get his attention, like, step away and call your wife because we have a problem, right? So finally I was able to find my keys, which puts me back a whole hour. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to forget the eyebrows today, sorry y'all, and just focus on my nails and my toes. Get to the nail salon, it's packed, and I just said, how long will it take to get both of the services? And they were like 2 hours, and I knew I didn't have 2 hours. So I was just like, forget it, can't get my toes done, I just want to get my nails done, right? That even took, I have a leadership team meeting for my supervision company. We are having a meeting, we're talking about some of the new updates, we're talking about the 6th edition task list, we're talking about how we're going to move forward, we're talking about availability, we got all the things that we need to talk about, and I wanted to get to that meeting an hour early so that I can finish preparing for that. So it's just been so much, right? It's just been so much. So I finally get back in the car. First thing I do is I map out my next destination. Because of the rain, it's going to take me longer. So then I had to push the meeting back, which I hate doing because you never know. Like, we're all professionals. Some of us may have, after this meeting, they have something right after, and then have something right after, which means I may not be able to get through everything. Because if I said I was going to get you out of here by 4:30 and you can't stay till 5, then it is what it is. Now, although this is a paid training, I'm still respecting your time. So we're gonna see once we get there if we're able to go through everything on the agenda. But what I did beforehand, which is, I'm so glad that I did, I created an agenda. I sent out the agenda. I sent out the action items, so they already know what the meeting is about. So hopefully everybody's just coming with ideas and we can just blow through it, because we're all just some badass BCBAs and we know how to do our jobs. But another thing I wanted to do after that, since I was already going to be away, already at the office, I wanted to shoot a YouTube video. And when I tell you, when I got in the car, so there's something going on with my sunroof, and apparently it rained so hard that it leaked through the sunroof. So as I'm driving, I hit like a bump. Then all of a sudden, all of this water just comes down on my hair, on my face, on my makeup. And it wasn't clean water. It was like nasty car roof water. And it got in my mouth a little bit. I rinsed my mouth out, y'all. I wish I was recording when that happened. Because that was embarrassing. So I don't feel like recording anymore. Because, yeah, that just rained on my parade. It really did. I had curls for the girls. Like, come on. But that's okay, because I was mad earlier, and then I got over it, and then I got mad again, and I'm gonna get over it. So these emotions don't usually last long. Like, I allow myself to feel how I'm feeling. I remember when I was a little girl, we were not allowed to be angry. Like, what, you mad? You mad? And like we had to, no, I'm not mad. But we weren't allowed to express all range of emotions. So as an adult, I allow myself to feel how I feel, and I try to negatively impact other people. Sometimes it does. Me and my husband, we got into it this morning, just a little bit. And I set my expectations, and I said I love you, and then I left and I went on about my day, and I was over it. Like, I'm not gonna go home mad. I'm not gonna walk into this meeting mad because I wasn't able to get everything done and because I got rained on. No, I wasn't able to eat my favorite food. I wanted to go and maybe get some kava before my meeting, and now I'm stuck eating McDonald's. Yes, major disappointment, but the show must go on. Like, I could just go home, cancel the meeting, forget it, woe is me and my feelings. No, babe, chop chop, feel what you need to feel, and then move on about your day. And that's just really how I get through life. Because if I took too much time away with feeling the feels and stopping and all of that, I will be pushing a lot of things to the back burner. I focus on the things that need to get done that are highly motivating, and that helps to outweigh when I'm getting irritated and I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah. Okay, a little rant, but my girls.
Job. I was the only BCBA
Okay. The pressure.
No, but like
No pressure.
That was the one job I had where I did not take work home.
I was thinking about that.
That's the only job I've had.
Because you got to be there every day anyway. So what's the... I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm leaving my computer here.
Only do behavior. You do
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna say, you don't do 6-month assessments, I heard. Like,
You do not write programming. You do not do any of that. You don't supervise RBTs for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless you make RBTs. All I did was behavior. That's it.
I love it. All right, I want us to get into our agenda for today. Brainstorming. How are things going with curriculum? When you meet with your individuals, are you guys pulling from what's on the drive? Are you creating it as you go along? 3 trainees starting this month. Everyone is going to be learning measurement for this next month. Like, how are you guys kind of planning that out?
For me, it depends on like where the student is at. For the most part, like I'll tell them they can either pick an assignment out of the syllabus and we can like work from that, or we could just start from the beginning of the task list and like kind of work our way up if they're interested in that. So we can make sure like they have like a good understanding of everything. So for the most part, I've just been working from task list A, B, and then I don't remember the ethics letter, but
over something together, and they both were like, yeah, we get it. And I was like, okay, well then teach it back to me. And they were like, okay, so then I don't get it.
Yeah.
So we've been doing compound schedules, honestly, January and February, that's what we did.
Yeah.
I know February, March, we did compound schedules of reinforcement. And so I got to the point where I had them like create schedules. So we watched the video together, the ABA exam review on YouTube. I love his videos. Because
all right, team.
Bye.
Great team meeting. See y'all next time. So y'all have already heard me talk about my team in previous videos. Top notch. We had a great meeting, a lot of great action items. And yeah, so now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my Sunday. Do I want to record a video real quick? Do I want to record YouTube videos, Instagram videos? Do I want to go to the grocery store? Or do I want to go get these eyebrows done? I don't know. I don't know. I never knew. It's from Wicked. Sorry. Sometimes I gotta sing that just in between meetings. I don't know. Is it just me? Hi, I'm Dom, the BCBA mom, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Dominique Shorter, and welcome to this video. You can't analyze graphs. How do you know if the intervention is actually working? In today's video, we're going to dive into how to identify different elements of a graph, how to interpret a graph, and then what do you actually do with the raw data? We're going to take you on a step-by-step journey on how to create your very own graph. So really quickly, if you're wondering why I'm still here and my laptop is back out, I decided to record 2 Instagram reels real quick, because quick outfit change, one with the jacket on, jacket off, knock them out. Content for next week. But I'm done for real. I'm done because I have to go. You know, some days are just not it. You wake up late, your coffee betrays you, the Wi-Fi is on strike, and your to-do list becomes a didn't-do list. And in the middle of the chaos, you just try not to cry in front of strangers or your kids or both. But even in those days when everything is falling apart or seemingly, there is still breath in my lungs, lessons in my mess, and grace that I didn't earn but still get. Because the truth is, there is good and bad in every day. But I've learned to zoom out and remember that God is still God. He didn't ghost me, even if it feels like the day tried to. Psalms 145:13 says, "The Lord is faithful to all of his promises and loving towards all he has made." That includes us. So yeah, today was a bit of a mess, but God is still good. I'm still here, and I am still grateful for the opportunity to show up. Thank you for watching the whole way through. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you over on my Patreon. Bye.